Okay. I have questions. How is it that I have made it through 3 days of moving this room around? My nails are intact. And then I go to open a yogurt container, as in peel back the aluminum foil. And now I have a thumbnail that looks like a can opener. What are you putting in the foil, Chobani? What are you doing? My neighbor decided to start mowing their lawn at 5:45 a.m. And that's just not how you want to wake up in the morning. And then I come here. Guess what they're doing? Mowing the lawn. So, today, I am going to start by... What am I going to start with? That's a good question. I brought in some stuff because I'm in that stage now. I'm technically a little behind because I wanted to be working on my teacher desk space yesterday, and I'm not, obviously. And today was supposed to be me bringing all this stuff in and starting to work on taking stuff down off the walls and then putting up what I need to, and if I'm lucky, I will do that by the end of today. But it's not likely. Also, I'm channeling like Parent Trap, circa Lindsay Lohan today. I've got this nice denim, and I've got new shoes. They're my school shoes for this year. They have memory foam. It's very interesting. Sorry, I just realized that I did that, and then, yeah. This dude going back and forth is gonna make me dizzy. One more time for the camera. Woo! I want him to have streamers on there. I really do. Like, so, my brain is not connecting. I haven't had any caffeine yet this morning, and this is what happens when I've had no caffeine. I don't really drink coffee. I like the smell of it. I don't like the taste. And so I drink caffeine in other forms, like this really nice Mountain Dew Baja Blast that I left here yesterday. It's 0 sugar. But since I do not have a Taco Bell near me, I'd like to shout out the grocery stores by me by having this in stock, because hopefully this wakes me up. I feel like my two brain cells are on different things. So, yeah. I'll check in a little bit. Maybe I'll be more awake. I love this. This is great. Okay. So much of what I have done up to this point is situational. You need to do what works for your space and the needs of your students. Here's where I can start to give you some good advice as far as material sorting, organizing, and accessibility. Remember, my room has limited storage, so I have to create my own storage area. Maybe you are blessed with a storage closet and some of this will still pertain to you. First, I get everything out, or as much as I can. I need to know what I have and how much. This is a great time to inventory and start a shopping list. Many schools do their ordering at the beginning of the school year. I keep a running list on my whiteboard, making modifications as I go along. If this is your first time in the classroom, whether a new school or just your first year, you may find that there are colored pencils in 3 different spots. Second, I sort more traditional art supplies from novelty or craft supplies. If anything is unopened, make sure you label that and tape it shut if it isn't already. I put items such as colored pencils and watercolored pencils together, but put them in their own containers labeled separately. Please ignore my random wiggle moments. Girls just want to have fun. It's best if you have more than one table cleared off to do this, but as I already started with while I was unpacking my classroom in the first few videos, I didn't need to also move things like paint or cleaning supplies. If you do, allow for a lot of space. My sorting aligns with the units that I tend to cover each year. Third, if you don't know what your units are to start with, here's some basic ones. First, drawing materials, such as crayons, markers, colored pencils, and pastels. Second one, painting supplies, such as tempera, watercolor, acrylic, and brushes. For the third, textile and fibers, such as yarn, beads, sewing needles, and looms. Fourth, printmaking supplies, such as texture plates, sprayers, ink, and stamps. And for the last one, miscellaneous or craft supplies, such as rocks, pom-poms, pipe cleaners, and feathers. Just so you know, it's going to get busy and messy before it gets better. And this method may not work for everyone, but this is what I found that works for me. You may need to make adjustments if there's a shared material, such as glue, and you want it to be near your textiles and your drawing unit areas. I've found that after many years, this is just the best way that helps me to get everything together, and I hope that it works for you too. squirrel that died in the wall of my class here has followed me into my new room and is now haunting me. And so I was over here doing things, and all of a sudden the door, look at this, do you see that? The door came open. I wasn't even over there. Look at... Oh, now it won't close? Okay. So it has like a little mechanism at the bottom to hold it closed. That's weird. Okay, it is about 1:40. I'm gonna skedaddle because apparently having the windows open means mosquitoes like to come visit. So I love this, kiss of an angel here. Love it. But let me show you what I've got for today and where I'm going tomorrow, because tomorrow I really think this room is going to visually change, but not saying that I'm mad about what I've done, but I think that when you start taking down old decor and such and you start adding your own, that's when I think it starts coming together and magical. Okay. Got this all set, and eventually this will also have fabric that goes over the top of it. Same with over here, but this is all put together, sort of, at least to the level that I am satisfied with it. My paper, and when I do a classroom tour, I'll go way more in depth, but this is the teacher area. This is my job for tomorrow. So that includes all of this, and the stuff that is up here. I also have some things right here that I need to go through. I have a shelf that I forgot that I need to put together. Another shelf. This one I think is metal, so I'm gonna have to really think about that. This table is all empty things, minus the little bit of paint over here, but these are all empty containers, which I love that. This is still a work in progress, but we're getting there. Got all the books off of there, and this is starting to get cleaned off. My book area. Loving my little library. Those are all my early finisher bins. So glad I just scrapped that mosquito bite. So I'm gonna pack up and get out of here. I'll be back again tomorrow bright and early. And yeah, probably tomorrow I'll finish, hopefully, desorting and organizing, because that's the biggest thing. And then I can start into the fun part, the decor part, and also the lesson sorting, because that's going to be a whole task in and of itself. Yeah. All right. So Wednesday, clocking out.